Hello, everybody. I'm in the center of town. It might get loud here. I found some decent light and I'm using the park bench as a tripod for my elbow. I was having a conversation in my head, which is more like a download. Hey, Heather. So, this conversation in my head, and I thought to myself, I want to share this. I'm just going to pop on and share this live because sometimes, like I've said to people before, it's like I just wish I had like a direct channel from my mind, like out my mouth. And I guess I do, but sometimes it feels like something gets in the way of me like allowing this information to come through me. And so I sat here for a minute and allowed it to coagulate. So maybe the sensitives and the empaths and the healers and the psychics and the mediums can understand how, all the different ways that information and energy comes into you, and then how you are the vessel, the channel to, what do you say? Like translate that. I mean, even artists who take this image from all different spaces, even people who paint energy and put that onto a piece of canvas. But that's not what tonight's live is about, because actually a piece of art is still something tangible. Who I want to talk to this evening are the, the healers, the energy workers, the EFT practitioners, the family constellation facilitators, where what your results or the experience isn't necessarily anything tangible. And I'm not talking about PDFs and videos. Hi, Doug. I am talking about energy and the things that you can't see, and chocolate chip cookies. I thought that might get a few in, Doug. I don't know if this message is for you though, because it's along the lines of those that, who's, it's, I was thinking about, it's like when who's not like the tangible, like here's the thing, is you go to a gym and you work with a physical fitness, physical fitness person, like a trainer, and hey, Carrie, and you go week after week, you follow what they do, and you start seeing tangible results, right? That's one point I'm trying to make. Another point I'm trying to make is that a chocolate chip cookie is tangible. Like, there's really not a lot of risk in a chocolate chip cookie, and that's tangible. I mean, seriously, like, what is the percentage of how I can't even remember a bad chocolate chip cookie I had, but that's something tangible. There's a low risk. Now, when we start to talk about doing these, alternative therapies, when we're talking about having someone invest in your tarot reading or in your energy healing or in your family constellation circle, like, that it really boils down to, like, you are the channel of the information. Hi, Charlene. You're the channel of the information. And then it just becomes up to, like, what they do with it. Like, they can understand it. You can give them the reading. You can have them have the energetic experience. But if, what they do with it is up to them. Now, what happens is the same thing happens. So if your products aren't selling, if your services aren't selling, if people aren't coming to you for readings and healings, or if you're feeling like there's something in the way of you sharing your intangible art and mentorship and coaching and energy healing, then it comes down to believing in yourself. Fiercely believing in yourself and what you're doing in your process, your practice, your facilitation, your reading, your messaging, your mindset coaching. Because what happens is that when, like, think to yourself, what do you do when you're not getting the sales, you're not attracting the clients, you're not like, you're so passionate about the work that you do, and you know that your work and your message and your process and your healing transforms lives. But then people aren't finding you, people aren't signing up, people aren't coming. What do? Well, first, likely some self-doubt will sneak in. But then you start like creating like new courses and like new new classes and new like lives and teachings and all of this. And all of that is good, right? You want to get your message out here. But if it's coming from the place of like not believing in yourself or lack because you're trying to make money or something, then the energy is going to be all funky. And that's you also reaching outside of yourself to like make chocolate chip cookies to give out. So how that makes sense in my mind is that it's like the courses, the lives, the PDFs, the workshops that are coming from fear and lack are like chocolate chip cookies, right? They're like low risk. You're searching for a tangible to provide something, but really for you, it's about the inner work. It's about you believing in yourself. It's about you coming into energetic alignment and allowing the energy work, the message, the channeling, the communication to come through you, the intangible, not being attached to someone else's end result. Of course, you absolutely want to have results for people. You want them to be making the money, to be in the happy relationships, to be fit and stuff. But, if the person isn't showing up at the gym, the personal trainer can't be responsible for that either, right? And so what I'm saying is that you do your inner work in believing in yourself, in getting aligned. Hi, Patty. In getting aligned with knowing and trusting what is within you is meant to come through you. There's a message that keeps coming through and I keep losing it. Hold on. Oh, because what happens is that if you are in the field of, hi there, how do I say that? Makosi? So if you are in the field of transformation and change and healing, it can be disruptive. And what people who are on this like path, people are coming to see you for these transformational messages, for these energetic healings, for these shifts in consciousness, for the lineage of their family to shift and the healing to go on. You're going to be disruptive. Things are going to have to change in order for the people to get the results that they want. But those of you that are afraid of causing disruption and holding back who you are, you're doing a disservice. You're doing a disservice to the people who are meant to come to you, and you're doing a disservice to who you are as a channel for the energy and for the message and for the healing that you're here for. So it's not about making another course because people aren't coming because either you're not believing in yourself, or you're not energetically aligned, or you're afraid of the disruption that you're going to create. And so fierce ones, deep down inside, like if you're here to create a ripple effect change on the world, you've got to get out of the way. Got to do the inner work. Making chocolate chip cookies for yourself may help momentarily, but it's not the program, it's not the course, it's not the workshop, because if they're not showing up, it's an inner game for you. It's an energetic game. Believe in yourself. Drop the fears or insecurities or whatever you have about causing disruption. Have fierce belief in yourself as a channel of energy and message and healing and mindset mentorship that you're here for. The intangible that you have within you is tangible and valuable. Believe in yourself, because if you put your belief in somebody else outside of you, if you're waiting for people to like your post, if you're waiting for people to believe in the work that you do, or believe in, the message that they get from their tarot reading or their psychic reading that you did, or like have massive effects from the energy healing from you laying your hands or doing a psychic transmission, you're going to be just stuck in this cycle of attachment to things outside of you and validation outside of you. It has to come from within you. And when it does, the marketing that you do is going to come with ease. The attraction, the magnetization of these experiences and the people who are meant to cross your path is going to be easy and effortlessness. Easy and effortless. That's that. Like the magic that you have within you, the magic that you share, use it for yourself. Use it for yourself first, and because then everything else is going to be much easier. Hey Melanie, I'm so glad that you caught this. Catch the beginning of it. This message is totally for you, girlfriend, because I see so many talented healers, psychics, mentorships, coaches, mindset coaches, teachers of consciousness, energy healers. I'm sure I said that already. Like all of you, like working so hard to bring people in, to share your passion, to do the work that you're so like heartfelt about. But it's like reaching for the outside thing, and it's the inner thing. And I think that I've said the message that I need to say today. And if you're catching this at the end, hi Janet. Watch the replay. If you're watching the replay, drop a message, drop a comment below. I will come back and chat with you. I want to hear like what your experience is. My intention through this transmission was to like blast some doors open and just really like ignite insight and ideas for whoever ends up watching this. And if you get something from it, I'd love to hear it. Thanks for watching and tuning in. If you think there's anybody that can really benefit from this message, please do share. Bye.